Thank you, Kumusek. For orderly conduct of today's hearing, we shall structure the discussion on a per-issue basis. Number one, the alleged violations of the civil and political rights of the KOJC members, the students, their parents, and other individuals. Number two, on the allegation that a hole is being dug at the basement of the Jose Maria College, resulting in damage to property. Number three, the alleged rescue of individuals during the August 24 operation. Number four, the effectiveness of the equipment being used. Yung nagsasabi na mayroong heartbeat na namumonitor, kaya tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung ginagawa ng ating kapulisan. Number five, the temporary protection order and the CA decision nullifying such order. With that, I would like to give the floor to Honorable Sebastian Duterte, the City Mayor of Davao, to deliver his opening statement.
Honorable members of this committee led by Senator Aquilino Pimentel, Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa, the presiding officer, Senator Robin Hood C. Padilla, the PNP, ladies and gentlemen, mayong hapon sa inyong tanan. On behalf of my fellow Davaoenos, we welcome the Senate Committee on Justice and Human Rights and the Committee on Public Order and Dangerous Drugs to Davao City. We are honored to have our esteemed senators elected by millions of Filipinos here today to help us seek answers and clarity on the recent happenings at the Kingdom of Jesus Christ compound in line with the PNP's implementation of an arrest warrant against specific individuals. On August 24, 2024, at least 2,000 PNP personnel led by General Nicolas Torre III and acting under the directives of PNP Chief General Romel Marbil entered the KOJC compound supposedly to serve an arrest warrant. However, what appears to be an arrest operation has already turned into a siege as PNP personnel have been occupying the said property, private property, without proper authority, raising serious concerns about the legitimacy of the operation. The 13-day operation at the KOJC compound has raised questions from citizens on the integrity and legality of the said operations. Are these operations being done by the PNP still within the bounds of the law? Are the rights of the Filipinos being respected and protected? These are the critical questions that demand answers. The Senate hearing is an opportunity not only for us Davaoenos but for all Filipinos to understand why these events are unfolding in this manner. If the PNP, the very institution that is mandated to uphold the law, is the one who violates it, where can the ordinary citizen turn for justice and protection? Who will defend the rights of those who are powerless? We respect the implementation of any warrant as long as it is within the law and does not trample on the constitutional rights of others. It is our firm belief that the pursuit of justice must never come at the expense of fairness and due process. The Davaoenos are peace-loving people, and we take immense pride in our city's long-standing peace and order, which we all worked hard to sustain over the years. This is a product of the great collaboration among the law enforcement agencies, the LGU, and the public. We are committed to maintaining this harmony, and we will continue working towards a safe, peaceful Davao City for all. Mr. Chair, esteemed members of this committee, I thank you once again for this opportunity. We just want answers. We look forward to a productive and insightful discussions. Daghang salamat. May hapon sa inyong tanan. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mayor Duterte. Vice Mayor Kitain, you have an opening statement? Thank you. Who else would like to deliver his opening statement? General Tory, you have opening statement?
I would like to defer, sir, after the presentation of the issues, sir.
Okay.
Thank
you. Human Rights Commission. Are the human rights, do you have an opening statement?
Good afternoon, Your Honors, and everyone here in the public inquiry. First and foremost, the Commission on Human Rights is thankful that we are continuously being invited as resource person during these inquiries. Our chairperson regrets he could not attend this specific inquiry due to pressing concerns from the central office. The Commission on Human Rights, I would just like to inform everybody that we are continuously monitoring and reporting the incidents that are taking place in the KOJC compound. We report all of this to the central office, and that I know that there's an immediate call for the conclusion of our human rights investigation, but we would like to express to inform everybody that we have to conduct a thorough investigation. In that case, we should have substantial evidence in order to conclude our human rights, our investigations. And for that, we appeal before the parties here, the KOJC and the PNP as well, to take notice of our letter request for statements and affidavits po. So that will help us since there's a call for the immediate conclusion of our investigation. So that will be all for now, Your Honors.
Thank you, Human Rights. Mas turo sana yung investigation ninyo kung sumama kayo sa amin kanina doon sa...
Your Honor, I was there po.
Nandun ka?
Yes po, Your Honors.
Nandun ka?
And since day one po, the Commission on Human Rights is always there to monitor. Medyo-
Kanina yung...
Kanina po, nandun po kami. We are six, I myself was there.
Doon sa...
yes
yung,
po, sir.
Sa
Yes,
ilalim,
Your Honor. Yes, Your
Punta
Honor.
ka?
Nandun din po kami sa medyo pasilip-silip sa ilalim ng mga paa dahil hindi din namin nakikita. And we were having a hard time following sa inyo kasi pag nakaalis na kayo, doon medyo kumukonte yung tao. Doon kami mas thoroughly nakakatingin at nakaka-observe ng mga bagay-bagay sa basement, sa cathedral. So nagpapahuli na lang din po kami para makaka-observe ng mas maayos. Kasi as mentioned po na Senator Robin Hood Padilla, medyo masyadong madami din, hindi din masyadong ma-appreciate yung ocular inspection. But we were there, Your Honors.
Mabuti. Maraming salamat. Alam mo, human rights, very important yan. Not only for the human rights of the KOJC members, also the human rights of the police na andun. Ha?
Yes, Your Honors. We are taking into consideration as well, of course, allegations of human rights violations from both sides po. So pareho po namin tinitingnan lahat ng mga incidents. We just need clear, we do have videos and coverage, but of course we have to identify the names and the specific victims po.
Can this committee request a copy of your investigation report? If it's done already, please submit to this committee
Yes, Your Honors.
for our reference, okay?
Yes po, Your Honor. The regional office on our level po, we submit our reports and our recommendations to the central office. It is our chairperson and the other commissioners who will decide on the findings of human rights violation eventually. But I will relay to them, Your Honors, this particular request of furnishing you copy of the findings.
Please relate to them. Your bosses there in the national office are actively participating in this inquiry. So,
Yes,
pakisabi na lang kung meron na kayo. Kasi kayo naman on the field, nagkakandak na investigation, di ba? Pagpasa nyo doon, sabihin nyo, bigyan ka agad yung committee
Yes,
namin.
yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Anybody else want to deliver her opening statement? From the government agencies? Napolcom, you want to deliver do you have an opening statement? Wala.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. None at the moment. We will be responding as the questions are being asked.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And I would like to thank you for traveling to Davao City. That goes to show that you are concerned very much concerned about this issue. So, salamat at nagpunta ka dito. Next, may we hear from the ALG? Yeah, you have the floor, sir.
Your Honor, on the part of the DALG, we express our support, our respect, and our cooperation with this committee, and we share the committee's desire to see that the rule of law, human rights, and maximum tolerance and respect for the Constitution is upheld. Yun lang po, Your Honor.
So you also travel from Manila, Yusek?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Thank you. Salamat. Anyone else gusto mag-opening statement? Torito yun. You have the floor.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In behalf of the KOJC, Your Honors, as well as the JMC, we would like to express our heartfelt thanks for conducting this Senate hearing this afternoon. This really comes as a gift to us, especially in the light of the fact that we have been under attack. We would like to begin by quoting People versus Arota, Your Honor, where the Supreme Court said that it is simply not allowed in a free society to enforce a law or to violate a law rather, to enforce another, especially if the law violated is the Constitution itself. What we are seeing here, actually, Your Honor, is the rape of the 1987 Constitution in the guise of the enforcement of a warrant of arrest. We feel, Your Honor, deeply that while we may concede that there is indeed a warrant of arrest, the validity of which is still under question before the Court of Appeals, we feel that the same should not be used as a license to violate fundamental rights of citizens, of third persons, not included in the warrant of arrest. In this case, Your Honor, from the get-go, when General Torre allegedly served the warrant of arrest, we already informed him that the warrant he was bringing was only one, that of a person in the name of Sylvia Semanes with an address in Pasig City. We felt that if he was informed that if he was given that information, he would adjust and look for other copies of the warrant. We know that we may be served with other copies of the warrant, but until now, there is no service. The warrant of arrest was used to destroy the rights of individuals. Tear gases were used, and despite the clear evidence to the contrary, PNP denies this. Freedom of religion, where the cathedral itself has been denied usage to the members. The warrant of arrest has likewise been used as a license to conduct random as well as omnibus search to all the properties in the KOJC compound. It has likewise been used as a license to turn the property into a police garrison where members cannot anymore freely use the school as well as the cathedral as well as numerous rooms located therein. So therefore, Your Honor, we thank you for this opportunity, for giving us a breather. We are hoping and praying earnestly to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that after this hearing, Your Honor, the police or the PNP leadership would realize that indeed they may be serving a warrant of arrest, but in the service of such warrant of arrest, they should bear in mind the fundamental rights likewise of third persons not actually mentioned in the said warrant of arrest. Your Honors, the violations here and the evidences are overwhelming. And we hope, Your Honor, that this can be corrected soonest and fast. And we have actually presented, Your Honor, a blow-by-blow accounts of what transpired from August 24 until today, Your Honor, where even the temporary protection order which was lawfully issued by the regional trial court on the third day, this was brazenly violated. The temporary protection order was a clear order, Your Honor, which provided supposed judicial relief to third persons who are not affected by the warrant of arrest. The temporary protection order was directed against the restrictions and control being employed by the PNP, which led to grave violations to the constitutional right of third persons to their right to life, liberty, property, and even security. And that is why they were ordered right away to cease and desist from performing any act or omission that violates the petitioner's rights to life, liberty, or property, and they were ordered to remove any blockade or barrier that may hinder the petitioner's rights to life, liberty, or property. But what happened after that, Your Honor, was that the cathedral was likewise barred and cordoned, and no member can anymore pray therein. The JMC school was likewise cordoned, and no student can likewise use the same. Even the hangar was controlled by the policemen, and even the lawns and gardens cannot anymore be used by the members despite and in spite of the effectivity of the temporary protection order. We see therefore, Your Honor, here a wanton violation by the police despite the fact that they took an oath to serve and protect. And we pray, Your Honor, that we will be given the chance to show a blow-by-blow account of the various and wanton violations made by the police against the constitutional rights of the members of KOJC and Davaoenos in general, Your Honor.
So you have prepared a presentation?
Yes, Your Honor, we have prepared a presentation, Your Honor, where we will show all the violations committed by the police, Your Honor.
You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor, please. This is actually day one, Your Honor, 3:50 in the morning, August 24, where PNP used excessive force. And they deployed 3,000 PNP personnel, Your Honor, with truncheons, riot shields, and heavily armored staff to enforce the warrant of arrest. And the PNP actually at that time surrounded the compound, and several personnel were assigned to secure the following areas. They developed themselves into sectors, Your Honor. We were able to get a copy of that in the cathedral, Your Honor, because some policemen, Your Honor, were not so careful in the safekeeping of that, document, Your Honor. We can see that they were actually divided into 12 sectors. Sector 1, 5 teams of CDMO were deployed just outside the KOJC compound. Sector 2 in Jose Maria College and KOJC Cathedral. Sector 3, Bible School, Open Field Dorm, Publishing House, Small Houses. Sector 4, Mechanical Building, Jasper Wall. Sector 5 is the Kingdom. Sector 6, Q Palace. Sector 7 is the Hangar. Sector 8, the Empty Lot, Your Honor. Sector 9, Engineering Houses. Sector 10, Stock Room. Sector 11, Transportation Area. Sector 12, the Anatomy or the Near Taxiway. You can see, Your Honor, the overwhelming excessive force that they have employed in these kings.
Attorney,
Yes, Your Honor.
where did you get this?
From them, Your Honor, because they were so careless in the handling of documents. And one document, Your Honor, fell off, and one of the members, I don't know who, was able to secure it and gave it to us, Your Honor. At that time, PNP even had aerial support, Your Honor. And the next slide would prove that. No, drones were seen flying during the execution phase, and even days before that, drones were already flying above us, Your Honor. And the next slide will also show that they have high-tech equipment, long-range acoustic device or LRAD, no, And I actually experienced that when General Torre used that early in the morning where your eardrums were about to explode even after brief exposure. Next slide, please. And
Hold mo na ito, Rick.
yes, Your Honor.
I would like to get the response from General Torre. Is it true that you're using the LRAD during worship time? Habang nagpe-prayer sila, sinasabayan daw nyo ng LRAD? Please,
I kept an open dialogue. And I will not allow such kind of activity to be done if it has been done. But there's nothing that has come to my attention that there was that kind of complaint, Your Honor.
ito thank you if yun ang stand mo about that dahil you can just imagine kung ikaw ang nagsisimba sa loob tapos tirahin ka ng LRAD para sasabog yung tenga mo. I can just imagine kung paano mangyari sa'yo.
We don't do that, and we'll never do that, Your Honor.
So,
Intentionally.
they're not doing
Because,
that.
That's baloney, Your Honor. We have so many videotapes and videos, Your Honor, that would prove actual footages that would prove that in times of worship and prayer, Your Honor, somebody would put on the ILRAD, Your Honor.
Ako, okay lang sa akin gamitin nyo yan kung rowdy, very unruly yung mga tao. Pero kung panahon ng pagsisimba, my God, I can just imagine kung bakit natin gamitin. Please
Your Honor.
respond.
Your Honor, the LRAD is being used as a public address system to make sure that all the messages are pushed through. However, Your Honor, we are not aware of the schedule of their prayers, of their activities inside because the LRAD is outside.
Okay, okay,
If only
okay, sandali.
my attention was
Kung hindi
called.
kayo nakiusap sa kanila na please, kung pwede, nagpe-pray kami dito, huwag ninyong gamitin yan.
Many times, Your Honor.
Many times.
Many
Yung
times. But,
kinausap nyo.
yung mga police officers po niya dun sa field po, Your Honor. Meron siya, ang dami kasi mga policemen doon, Your Honor. At one time, they even reach about 4,000 or 5,000, Your Honor. So, especially during the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, Your Honor, napakadami po nila. But, he has the habit of, what you call this, putting that on in times of worship of KOJC members. But anyway, if he denies that, Your Honor, may we continue in the narration of events, Your Honor?
You still want to say something? Please continue.
Sir,
Wait
just
lang.
last rejoinder. Even on the day itself and the next day, Attorney Torion is very fond of making written demands or redress in writing and delivered to me, even on holidays. Simple demand like that can be sent through cell phone, and I have already unblocked him. And I would like to categorically state, there's no request whatsoever. Yesterday, there was a request for the use of platforms or whatever equipment that they want to pull out from the cathedral. That was made, and it was immediately granted because first and foremost, I really don't have control over those materials and equipment, sir. So, just a simple text to that matter, to that effect, regarding the interference of the LRAD during their worship activities would have been sufficient if there were incidents like that came to their attention. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Senator, Attorney Torion, please continue.
Yes. The next slide, Your Honor, if I may continue. And this is the key, Your Honor, in the determination as to whether or not the operation, to our mind, is legal, Your Honor, because in this interaction, Your Honor, General Torre only presented one warrant of arrest, and that is of Sylvia Simanes. Until today, he has not yet presented any other warrant of arrest, Your Honor. Can you please Ang address dito, sir, Pasig City, Metro Manila, sir. Kung kay Sylvia Minate, si Manes po.
Hindi pwede matulong dyan sa pandito, technical? Baka pwedeng mawala yung echo? Before you continue, Attorney Torion, my colleague here, Senator Robinson Padilla, would like to ask a copy of that warrant of arrest against Celia. Please submit that to the COMSEC.
Essentially, Your Honor, what happened here, Your Honor, was that he presented one warrant of arrest, if I may continue, Your Honor. And he gave us 30 minutes in order for us to, to ultimatum, Your Honor, to whether we like it or not, they would enter. And I actually used a megaphone, Your Honor, and told him there was actually no need to use force because we were willing to cooperate. And despite the fact that the 30 minutes have not yet elapsed, Your Honor, footages would show that the southern gate as well as the eastern gate were forcibly destroyed, Your Honor, and heavily armed policemen, Your Honor, were immediately attacked the compound. Here, Your Honor, that was his statement. Papasok kami, hindi itong lugar para tayo ay magdebate, magreklamo na lamang kayo. At sabi niya dito, he will conduct the search on their own terms. That was his declaration, Your Honor. So even if the 30 minutes, next slide please. Even if we also reminded him, Your Honor, at that time that there was actually a certification from the NBI that the warrant of arrest has already been served. Yet, even before the 30 minutes, the picture would show that some of his men did not wait for the 30 minutes. They immediately breached the back part of the compound, the eastern side. They broke it, Your Honor, specifically in Sector 7, Sector 10, and Sector 11. And they showed evident premeditation and treachery to attack KOJC members rather than to serve the warrant of arrest because they loved tear gases, Your Honor. And the result is this. Next slide, please.
Attorney,
Yes, Your Honor.
why 30 minutes?
I don't know with him, Your Honor. He gave us 30 minutes, but we told him there was no need for you to use force. We are willing to cooperate. But he was, I think, prepared with some form of a speech. He even taped it in his LRAD, Your Honor. He continuously played it. There was a deafening recording, Your Honor, played on his LRAD that kami ay nandito para mag-implementar ng warrant of arrest. Parang ganun ba? Meron siyang tape recording po. And then he was giving us 30 minutes, Your Honor. But then again, I pointed out to him, no need to use force. We are willing to cooperate. So he said, Your Honor, we will give you 30 minutes. And whether you like it or not, we will open the gate and we will open the gate and we will serve the warrant based on our own terms. Ang nangyari kasi, Your Honor, pa-open na namin yung gate, hindi pa lumampas yung 30 minutes, sinira na nga yung southern portion. Tapos, pumasok yung mga armadong mga pulis, naglob na mga tear gases po, na-shock yung mga tao po doon sa likod, at namatay yung isang tao, right then and there, 4 others suffered heart attacks, Your Honor. And 4 minor children, Your Honor, suffered severe anxiety attacks. Yan sa cathedral yan, nandyan ako po nung nangyari yan, Your Honor. Kasi gulong-gulo kami, ang dami po nila, no? And while that was going on, thousands of policemen, Your Honor, were immediately conducting omnibus search to any and all structures. Sabay-sabay po. Sabay-sabay.
Pause muna, Attorney. I am very much disturbed. Yung sinabi kanina ni Miss Cardona. May sinabi ka kanina during the inspection na while someone was dying, you were asking for help para pasukin doon para kunin yung biktima, and yet yung mga pulis walang ginagawa. Kindly repeat that.
Good afternoon to this
Yeah.
honorable
Ms.
body.
Padilla.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair, sa pagkakataon na binigay muli sa amin. Actually, this is our third Senate hearing. Lahat po ng sinabi nila, wala po ng kakatotoo. Lalong lumala ang ginagawa ng mga pulis. Ito po yun.
Continue natin. Richard,
Yung
doon sa
tungkol
tinatanong ko.
sa sinabi na 30 minutes maghihintay sila bago sila papasok. Nakareceive na agad ako ng message na ina-attack na lang yung STP. So I went directly. Sabi ko, wala pa namang 30 minutes. Puntahan muna natin kasi ina-attack na talaga sila doon sa likod. While we were driving, going to the hangar, may sumabog na. Alam ko may sumabog. My God, saan banda yung sumabog? Nagkakagulo na sila. Tapos yung nasa tower, kanina po yung sa may pader, na ginagrind na nila. Andun nakatayo yung nagbabantay. Sumigaw pa siya na, hindi kami kalaban, wala kami armas. Pero dahil siguro sa pagsabog, yung tear gas, nag-collapse siya. It took 1 hour para ma-rescue siya. Kasi that time, ang dami talaga nila kung sa Bisaya pa makalisang, nakakasindak sa dami nila. But ito yun, nakabarricade sila, sir. Nakabarricade sila.
Go directly doon sa...
Hindi na sila tao that
Makinig ka
time.
muna sa
Paningin
akin.
namin,
Makinig ka muna sa akin.
yes po,
Makinig ka
kasi
muna.
ganito,
Makinig ka muna. Please go directly doon
I will
sa...
go directly to what happened. We
Yung
wanted,
namatay na
yes.
inaksyonan.
yes, hindi nila pinapasok
doon.
yung ambulance. Hinarang nila. Kahit may inatake na, ang dami na, sir. Inatake na. Sir, binablock nila, yung lahat ng pulis, naka-shield sila, hindi talaga makapasok. Kaya ang
So sino
nasabi ko,
kumuha nung yung biktima na namatay later on?
nagpatulong na kami sa mga workers, sir, kasi ibaba na namin siya. I think 1 hour after, sir, nagkakagulo, saan kami pumupunta kasi lahat ng pulis paikot-ikot na sa compound. We were going around because attack was already full-blown. And as we have said na pag full-blown na yung attack, hindi lang doon sa main gate, mag-siren na. So the siren has already sounded and everywhere there was really chaos and death. Sabi nila sa akin nung mga maliwanag na kasi, sir, 5 na yung namamatay. Sabi ko, oh my God. Tapos kahit na-atake na yung nasa hangar, sir, kanina, di ba? Nakabarikada yung mga pulis. Kahit pilitin namin, wala, ano ba naman yung lakas namin? Ang lakas nila, ayaw nilang magpadaan talaga. Umiiyak na yung, tulungan mo ako, hindi talaga kami pinapadaan. Inaatake na si Brother Lito, yung engineer namin. Hinaras na nila, gikulatan nila, tinugbog na nila lahat. Hindi, sir, kami makadaan.
Thank
Kaya
you.
nasabi ko,
Thank you,
hindi
thank you.
na tao yung umatak sa amin.
Thank you, ha. General Torre, doon sa namatay, is it true na hindi man lang yung pinapasok yung ambulansya nila para i-rescue yung nag-collapse? Hinaharangan ninyo, then ang mga pulis nyo, wala man lang ginawa para kunin yung tao na nag-collapse at bigyan ng medication, bigyan ng first aid?
Your Honor, sir, would you like it to hear from me or from my aide who actually is in the gate, sir? Can I ask him?
The most credible person to answer that question, please.
Mr. Osmundo Calano, my aide, sir, is the one I tasked to actually request the PNP ambulance to come inside. It's not their ambulance outside, sir. There's no ambulance na hinarang na gaya na sinasabi nila. Alam nga naman, sir, na ang kanilang ambulansya nasa labas.
Sige,
Ito po si
bigay mo
Osmundo Calano.
sa aid.
Good afternoon, Your Honors. Nung nagsabi po sila na may ganun,
Sandali, nakapag-oath ka ba?
yes, sir.
Kanina?
Yes.
Sige. Continue.
Nung dumating po yung ambulansya, nagsabi po yung ambulansya kung pwede silang pumasok. So immediately po, sabi po namin, sige po, pasok po kayo. Pero sabi po nung driver ng ambulance, kakausapin mo na daw nila yung mayroong sinasabing attorney doon.
Sandali, hindi ka ba daw nakapag-oath? Nag-oath ka naman kanina? Ha?
Sir.
Okay, please, Kumisek, administer the oath.
Yes, sir. Kindly raise your hand, please, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth in this public hearing and investigation?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Continue.
Sorry, sir. Nung sinabi po na meron daw pong nahimatay doon, marami nang nahimatay. So immediately after, sir, pinapapasok na po namin yung ambulansya. Ambulansya ng pulis.
Pinapapasok na namin. Meaning, hindi nyo pinapasok initially.
Sir, kasi po, nakaharang po yung kanilang fire truck doon at saka ang dami po nila doon. Hindi po,
Kaninong ambulansya yung ibig mong sabihin na pinapapasok na?
yung pong aming ambulansya at saka po yung ambulansya din na meron pa pong dumating yung ibang ambulansya na pinapapasok nga po. Hindi po talaga sila makapasok kasi po, yung fire truck nila nakaharang doon, yung mga tao nila, unruly po, hindi po namin mapakiusapan na tumabi kayo, pumasok kayo. Kaya nag-decide po yung isa pong ambulance driver doon, nag-decide po siya na parang may kakausapin pa po sila sa part ng KOGC. Tapos nag-decide po sila na yung pong mga yung may mga nahimatay ay i-accompany na rin po nila palabas. Pero later on din po, nakapasok pa rin po yung mga ambulance doon. Namimili po kasi sila ng ambulansya, sir. Ayaw nilang sumakay, ayaw nilang gamitin yung ambulansya ng PNP. Ang gusto po nila yung outside na ambulance, sir. Yung hindi po sa PNP.
Of course, give them the benefit of the
Yes,
doubt. Pasyente nila yun eh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Whether or not, anong gusto ng ambulansya, basta meron silang gusto papasukin, dapat pinapasok nyo agad.
If I may, Your Honor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, Your Honor, meron kami ambulansya, ayaw nila ipalabas. So, napilitan kami, one of our members called the City Government of Davao. It was actually the City Government of Davao who provided the ambulance. Ito po, yun pong nakapasok at nakakuha po ng pasyente. Mayroon kaming footage po. Meron kaming footage sa nangyari po. Na,
Pero after how long?
ay nako, mga 11 o'clock na ata or 12 o'clock.
Ilang oras nga? Ilang oras? from the incident?
Lunchtime na po.
Ha?
Lunchtime. It was a total
So, patay na yung biktima?
Patay na yung biktima po.
Your Honor.
Mhm.
Your Honor.
Alam mo, before you answer, we are here to save lives. Di ba meron tayong doktrina sa PNP? Regardless kung makalayas yung kriminal, yung suspect, bahala na makalayas yan kaysa makapatay tayo, makakitil tayo ng isang buhay. Yan ang ating kwan eh. Kahit na makalaya siya, basta hindi lang tayo makapatay ng makakitil ng isang buhay. Please respond.
Your Honor, I just would like to clarify. The first allegation is that the ambulance pinigil naming pumasok. Ngayon naman, sir, Attorney Torion is saying that ang ambulansya nila pinipigilan naming lumabas. Ano ba talaga, sir, ang kanilang ina-allege? Because the real situation there, sir, is that just like Attorney Torion has presented so far, we planned for this operation thoroughly, sir, including casualty mitigation. And because of that, nandun, sir, ang ating mga
So if you
ambulansya.
have planned it thoroughly, including casualty mitigation, bakit may namatay?
Sir, ito, sir, ang situation.
Sige.
Ang available na ambulansya, nung sinisigaw nila na may casualties doon sa tower, sir, ay ang aming PNP ambulance. Nandun ang health service natin at meron din tayo yung ating Don Merecido Ambulatory Hospital, sir. Mga siruhano galing sa Southern Philippines Medical Center ang pinaghanda ko. Kasi we are expecting great casualty, sir. Surgeons ang aking pinaprepare para siguradong expert ang nandyan, sir. And we have the ambulatory clinic prepared for almost anything at that level. Ngayon,
Kaya
sir,
nga pina-explain kita, bakit may namatay? Ano nangyari yun?
pinapapasok namin ang aming ambulansya, sir. These people, as my aide had stated a while ago, prevented that ambulance at napakatagal bago papasukin, sir.
Sinong hindi nagpapasok?
Your Honor, excuse me, Your Honor.
Sir,
The video po will not lie. The video will not lie at Torre. Hinarang po nila, Your Honor, yung ambulansya namin. Hinarang po
Please.
nila.
Order. Hindi tayo magkaintindihan dito. Let us not take sides muna, ha? Let's hear properly. Huwag muna tayo mag-take sides. Sige.
Sir, napakarami ng panahon na iba-ibang mga ambulansya na ang gumalaw. At ang bottom line dyan, sir, ang nagdala niyan at nagbigay ng first aid pa niyan, sir, ay pulis natin. Using the PNP ambulance. Kung anong oras nila kinuha yan, sir, lahat, sir, second day, third day, fourth day, may mga ambulance, sir. Because one of the information that we received is that Mr. Kibuloy is already wearing nurse's garbs and will use an ambulance to get out of the compound. Isa lang naman sir ang bottom line dito. Ayaw lang naming makalabas si Kibuloy dahil nasa kanya ang lahat ng assets na yan. Hindi naman sigurado yan sir na first day yan eh.
Oo
Kailangan
nga,
to prove
oo
that,
nga.
sir.
Ayaw natin makalabas si Pastor Kibuloy pero
Bottom
at the
line sir,
expense sa buhay ng isang tao, hindi.
sir, on the first day sir, it is on record that yung namatay na yun sir, pulis natin ang nagdala sa ospital using PNP ambulance. Yan po sir ang hindi pwedeng i-deny dyan sir.
Your Honor.
Unless na meron silang ibang ebidensya.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sandali. Hindi po ma-deny ni Mr. Torre yung video. Hinarangan talaga nila yung ambulance na nagmatigas po sila, Your Honor. Sawang-sawa na kasi kami sa kasinungalingan. Yung sinabi po niya, Your Honor, na si Pastor magdamit ng nurse, marami po sila. Pwede po nilang i-check yung van. Lahat po na sasakyan pwede i-check. May checkpoint pa po sa labas eh. I-check nila lahat po eh. Hindi nyo ba naisip yon? 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 ba kayo na mga police dyan? Kahit i-check nila po yung laman ng van at padaanin nila, Your Honor, for humanitarian reason. Wala ba sila mga puso? Namatayan po kami, Your Honor. Namatayan po kami. Tapos, ang galing-galing po magpalusot po ng ating magiting na general. Ayan po, hindi po maglayang video. Hinarangan nyo po ng CDM personnel nyo. Grabe po, halos sagasaan na lang yung mga personnel po ninyo, Torre.
Sandali. Yung hinarang na ambulansya, nakalusot ba yun eventually? Yan. Nakalusot from that barricade? Ha? Hindi, as we speak, yung tinan mo yung video, yan, hinarangan. Ituloy natin. Tuloy, play. Lumusot ba yan from that barricade? Pero nakalusot. Sinong nag-drive? So nakalusot siya. Pero hindi yan nagamit doon sa pag-rescue. Yung pagharang ng ambulansya na yan, saan ngayon ang victim? Nandoon pa sa loob? Nasa loob pa? Yung nag-collapse na victim. Ha? Kasi sabi nila, police daw ang nag-rescue. Ang nagdala sa hospital, police. Using your own ambulance.
Yes sir.
Kayo nagdala.
Yes sir.
Yes.
General Torre just insinuated now that this footage could have been taken any day, di ba? Hindi niya alam, pwedeng the following day, pwedeng day 2, pwedeng hindi kami nagsisinungaling that it didn't happen on the first day. But in fact, this was shown on the telecast of that day when Torre raided the KOJC. And sir, may I just step back a little bit? Because I think that question is so important when you ask, bakit 30 minutes, diba? You asked that the first time when he gave that warning, bakit 30 minutes? The simple answer is just capricho. No, so why is that important to point out? It's important to point out because this is what the KOJC has been bearing all these 14 days. Yung tyrannical, this petty tyrant, General Torre, who abuses and really oppresses everybody there. And it's so arbitrary and just based on his whims and caprices.
And after that, Your Honor, no?
Go ahead.
Yes. Pagpasok kasi, plus bomb, may narinig kaming plus bomb eh. After that, lobbing of tear gases, pumasok kami, may mga pictures po tayo. Ano mo yung pictures nun? Tapos na yon, no? Nakita na ba yun? Yan, patay po. And then after that po, we checked with, kasi ang gulo. Hindi ko na malaman po, Your Honor, during that
Sandali, sino yan ba yung namatay?
yung nakapula po ang namatay.
Yan ang
Yung
namatay.
nakapula. Yung iba kasi na heart attack, Your Honor. 4 yung na heart attack. 5 sila lahat eh. 4 yung na heart attack po during that time. Akala nga namin 7 yung namatay. Nag-report yung SMNI kasi sa kadaming naming i-attend, no? Na misreport 6 ata or na-revive yung iba, no? And then during that time, naguguluhan ako kung sino ang susundan ko sa mga pulis pag-search. Kasi ang dami nilang, may nag-search sa hangar, may nag-search doon sa Bible School, may nag-search doon sa, JMC, may nag-search sa Cathedral. There are more or less sa Kingdom, ang laki. So, by mga 9 o'clock po,
na-search na ata nila 941 lahat ng mga pulis nila. Grabe yan po ang report ng CDRRMO. At on that day 54 po lahat ng mga pasyente ang na-attend ng CDRRMO, no? 51 were transported to SPMC at saka 3 yung na-treat nila on-site, and all of whom are members of KOJC. Next slide, please.
Attorney,
Yes,
balikan mo nga yung slide nung una, yung nandoon yung namatay, yung nakapulang t-shirt.
yes po. Oo.
Yan.
Yan, yung nakapula
He
t-shirt
is
po.
being attended by, who are these people?
Mga members po.
Members ninyo.
Oh, walang pulis po nag-attend sa kanya despite our pleas, no?
Paano nyo nakarga sa ambulansya nyo na ang nag-asikaso pala nito mga tao nila?
Your Honor, they used the cathedral as the casualty collection point.
Okay?
Many times I attempted to enter that place. Many times I was barred by these people. And only in the brink of dying, nung mamatay-matay na ang kanilang kasama, actually sir, humihinga pa yan ng isinakay sir sa ambulance. Nung alam na nilang hindi na nila kaya sir, ibinigay na sa pulis sir. Kaya dinala namin sa ospital. At kami ang nagdala sa ospital niyan sir.
So, alam ninyo na may mga casualty doon sa loob ng
Yes
cathedral.
sir. Yes sir.
O
We
hindi
want
kayo
to help
tumulong na dalhin sa ospital ito.
Sir, ako personal na pupunta ron, sir. Hindi nila ipapakita, mamaya sir, ipapakita ko ang klase ng mura at pag-alipusta na kanilang ginawa at ang pakiusap nila, this is the most sacred place, this is our cathedral, huwag kayong pumasok dito at andyan ang mga may sakit. Okay po, no problem po. Kaya hindi namin talaga sir napasok yan only after the 3rd, 4th day na sir.
Ano yung nakita ko doon kanina na ginawa ninyong communication room yung cathedral?
We will,
Nandun yung mga radyo.
we will answer that sir sa aming briefing sir. May briefing din ako na present sir.
Just answer directly today. Kasi sabi mo na hindi nyo kontrolado. Pero nung nag-inspection ko ngayon doon, control din yun. Nandun yung mga radyo ninyo.
That was the
Explain.
place, sir. That was the place where we detected the live and breathing 6 feet underground in the bedroom of Apollo Quebuloy, sir. Pating aso doon, sir.
Muna, about control
Yes, sir.
of the cathedral. Kasi sabi mo, nung nangyari yun, may namatay, hindi nyo kontrolado, hindi kayo pinapasok ng
Yes,
mga
sir. Yes, sir.
KOJC members.
Yes, sir.
Pero ngayon, apparently, you have full control of that establishment. Pinuntahan ko, nandun yung mga radyo
After
ninyo.
the 3rd or 4th day na, sir.
After na.
3rd, 4th day na, sir.
Sir,
Sige, thank you.
if I may, sir, with due respect to the good general, during that time, sir, para siyang si Hitler eh. Para siyang si Hitler. Medyo maalanganin ka maglapit sa kanya kasi tapang-tapak na, shock and awe, no? Shock and awe yung kanyang ginamit po noon. Imposible yun na kung gusto niyang pumasok sa cathedral. Sino ba? How can an armed members of the KOJC resist the general who actually, he just said it, expected casualties. He said that. He expected casualties in the mere service of a warrant, no?
Attorney,
Yes, Your Honor.
magmaganda ka ng operation, you expect for the worst palagi. Kaya naka-ready na yung mga lahat ng posibleng mangyari, paghandaan mo. Kaya mag-expect ka rin ng casualty talaga. But yun lang ang tanong ko. Gusto ko maklaro, kaya nga pinutol ko yung presentation mo. Kasi interesado talaga ako to bakit namatay ito. As you said, per your allegation, na umabot pa ng 1 hour bago ito nabigyan ng pansin. Apparently because hindi nyo mapuntahan dahil hinaharangan kayo ng pulis. Ngayon, ang pulis nila nagsabi na sila nagdala sa ospital, pero yun pala, after na, nung na-determine nyo sa loob na mukhang malabo na ito, kailangang dalhin na ng ospital. Am I correct with that understanding?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
ang nangyari po doon, di ba madaling araw? Yun na, pagsabog na nung tear gas doon sa may gate na pinuntahan natin, nag-collapse na si Brother Edwin sa tower kasi siya yung nasa tower. May video po.
Okay, sige.
Tapos, hindi namin siya mababa kasi nakaharang yung polis. Yun yung totoo. Kahit tanungin natin yung mga members na nandun, yun po talaga nangyari. Nandun lang siya sa taas.
So nakita ng mga pulis na nandun sa
We were
taas ng
asking
tower,
for help. Andun siya sa tower, kung makita niyo kanina yung may mga
sino mga
nakapatay
tao mo
kami.
doon sa tower? Banda?
Wala, ang mga pulis nakaharang sila,
Sir,
nakabarricade.
Oh.
That tower, sir, is occupied by KOJC, sir. Hindi lang naman mag-isa, sir, ang tao doon sa taas. At hindi na, yun actually, sir, ang mga
May
defenses.
kasama siya doon sa taas.
We will actually, yes, sir, we will address that, sir, in the presentation that we will present later.
Okay.
In the
Hindi
video,
para
sir.
hindi tayo mabag down dito sa issue na yan. Please continue, Attorney Torion.
Sir, may I say something, sir?
Yes, go ahead, ma'am. Attorney.
I'm Attorney Diana Tolentino Fuentes. We have here, sir, Engineer Lito Zapanta from the Kingdom of Jesus Christ. He is one of the persons who suffered a heart attack.
Good afternoon po, Mr. Chair.
Good afternoon.
Opo, nung time po ng pag-attack nila, andun po ako sa hangar sa likod. Ngayon po, nakita ko, nasaksayan ko yung pagputol nila pagkat nila ng bakod. Kaya hinarangan ko po, kinausap nila Basko doon pagkaputol nung bakod, dahil manipis lang, kinausap ko po yung nagsasalta sa megaphone. Sabi ko, meron po kaming pintuan sa harap, bakit di po kayo doon pumasok? Pero binigyan kami ng warning, kaya napilitan akong pumasok sa loob namin kasi obstruction of justice daw, kakasuhan kami. So nakiusap po ako. Pero nung na sila, barricade, nag-shield, prepare pagpasok, nung hinarangan namin, 4 lang po kami, nakiusap kami, biniran nila ako palabas. Doon, medyo mataas po ang BP ko noon. So kinaladkad nila ako palabas, pinadapa, tinapakan sa likod, sa ulo, tapos pinusasan. Gusto nga pong pusasan pati pa ako, kinaladkad nila ako doon, palabas, pinilayo ako. Hanggang sa tingin po siguro ng pulis na medyo hirap na ako sa kalagayan ko, may dumating pong po ba yun o kinuhaan ako ng BP. Sabi mataas ang blood pressure ko pero wala pong gamot na ibinigay miski isa. So salamat po sa Diyos, dumating po yung asawa ko, may dalang gamot kaya po na-relieve po ako. So yun po ang nangyari.
Thank you. Thank you. You're raising your hand, Mr. Darwin.
Yes, sir. Kami po yung naka-station doon sa kanilang barikada. Napakahaba po nung kanilang human barricade na yun. Ngayon po, mayroon na nga pong inatake, siya po yata yung inatake doon sa kabilang side ng barikada. Yung meron pong isang umiiyak na asawa na gusto pong tumawid doon sa barikada dahil nga po inaatake na daw po yung kanyang asawa. Hindi po talaga nila pinatatawid. Nakikiusap ako, naka-livestream po ako noon. Nakikiusap ako na baka pwede patawirin natin asawa, wala kayong mga puso. Ayaw po nilang patawirin. Hanggang sa dumating na po yung mga nurses ng KOJC, pinapakita po nila yung ID nila sa mga kapulisan natin. Nurse ako, patawirin mo ako kasi meron inaatake sa puso na kasamahan namin. Kasama pa yung abogado, pinakita din po
What particular part yan?
papunta po ng hangar.
Hangar.
Opo, papunta po ng hangar. Nakabarikada po silang ganun. Parang hinati nila yung papunta ng Kingdom at saka papunta ng hangar. So hindi ka na po talaga makakatawid doon. Pag nasa kabilang side ka, hindi ka makakapunta rito. Kung nandito ka, hindi ka makakapunta ron. So sabi ko, emergency po ito. Nurse, may inaatake, license, pati yung lawyer, pinapakita niya yung license niya. Hindi po talaga binigyan ng access. Ang tagal-tagal, until talagang nagpumilit na lang kami na biyakin yung kanilang barikada, nakalusot yung 2 tao na yon, yung misis at saka yung abogado. Yung nurse.
Sinong pan mo doon, General Torre? Sinong ground commander mo doon sa may hangar at that time? We have to know the...
Sir, I gave that task to secure the hangar and the backstage with the RMFB and the SAPSAT.
Sino ang official mo doon para matanong natin?
Rex Malimban and
Rex Malimban?
Colonel Rex Malimban, sir, and Colonel Eric Sibal.
Easier. Is it true? Yung allegation nila na alam ninyo na mayroong nag-collapse doon sa likod ng barricade ninyo tapos hindi nyo pinapasok yung gusto mag-rescue.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Sir,
Good afternoon.
for our part, sir, actually, our main objective is to secure, sir, yung area, sir, nung sa may malapit, sir, sa may residential area. So we went through yung bakod, sir, na sinasabi nila doon sa hangar, sir. Actually, sa hangar. So, during that time, sir, nung pumasok, actually, hindi naman, sir, gumamit talaga ng tear gas doon. So, yung nakita, sir, na usok ay galing, sir, sa fire extinguisher, sir, na ibinuga, sir, sa tropa, sir, fire extinguisher. So, tama naman po yung sinasabi, sir, na
Sandali. Bakit magkakaroon ng fire extinguisher?
galing po sa loob, sir.
Galing sa loob.
Yes, sir.
Bakit niya ginawang fire extinguisher? May sunog ba?
Hindi, sir. Kami ang binugahan, sir, ng fire extinguisher.
Kayo ang binugahan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, sir. Wala naman kami dalang fire extinguisher, sir. So, anong nangyari, sir?
Meron kayong video niyan na binugahan kayo ng
Meron, sir.
fire
Yes, sir.
extinguisher?
We have, sir. So, during that time, sir, ay tama po yung sinabi kanina, sir, naputol yung bakod. So, nakiusap kami, sir, na pumasok. But nagkaroon, sir, ng commotion. So, what we did, instead na kami, sir, ng sa pumasok, initially, nag-request kami, sir, ng CDM para harapin, sir, yung mga tao, sir. Unfortunately, sir, medyo makikip, sir, yung daan, sir. So, we need to cut another part of the fence.
Okay lang yun. Hindi ako nagtatanong doon sa pagpasok ninyo.
Yes,
Yung possible entry ninyo doon. Hindi ko tinatanong. Ang tinatanong ko, yung may nakiusap sa inyo na i-rescue nila yung tao na nag-collapse doon sa likod ng barikada ninyo, yung mga CDM ninyo, hindi nyo pinapapasok daw. As alleged by Mr. Darwin, ano palido mo, Darwin? Salcedo.
Sir, I don't know what time was that, but during that time, sir, maring wala na kami doon, sir. Kasi ang nag-secure, sir, noon is CDM, sir.
Sino yung CDM na yun?
Kami, sir, doon kami pumunta sa may residential area.
CDM na yun.
Sir, I'll review the name, sir, ano? Pero dumaan din ako dun, sir, later. Dahil inikot ko, sir, yan ang buong area just to check on my men and to check on everybody. Sir, hindi po totoo na in-stop namin ang mga sasakyan nila, sir. Hindi namin kayang i-stop, sir, ang mga sasakyan.
Dito muna tayo. Dito muna tayo
ambulansya.
dito muna tayo. Ang pinag-usapan natin yung sa hangar.
Opo,
Na
sir.
may nag-collapse daw sa likod.
Opo, sir.
Kukunin nila, nandoon yung asawa,
That is-
nandoon yung mga doktor, nurses, ayaw
Sir,
papasukin.
that is impossible. Kasi, sir, they can freely move around. Pastor Marlon Acobo is in a vehicle na pinagmumura pa ako, sir, doon sa barricade namin sa may hangar. At pwede talaga, sir, dumaan, especially kung makita natin mamaya, sir, sa
Okay.
video na lang, sir. Let's let the video speak for itself,
Mr.
sir.
Darwin, you said nagla-live ka noon. So
Naka-live.
sigurado ko may video
Yes,
ka.
per, meron po.
Nasaan?
Kung gusto niyo po, i-present ko sa inyo some
I-present
other
mo
time.
later, ha? I-prepare mo.
Opo,
Para
Opo.
malaman natin who is telling the truth here.
opo,
Ha?
opo.
Ayaw kung kaya tayo nag-hearing so that we can come out with the truth. Ha? I-prepare mo yung presentation mo.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, go ahead.
can we please have I don't know how this hearing goes like this, but I would like to request, if it's possible, to have a count for the lies that General Torre is caught saying, like for the past how many minutes pa lang, nakailang sinungaling na siya. And this is important because this is a Senate hearing, and if he has that arrogance and that impunity to lie to senators, then what chance do we ordinary citizens have with a man holding a gun?
Well, I can tell you with all clarity na regardless kung siya ang regional director ng PRO 11, if I find him lying before this committee, I can cite him in contempt.
Oh,
Huh?
Mr. Chair,
Hey,
the slide.
Leave
A
it
number
to
of
me
times.
to determine the
Okay.
lies.
Okay, Mr.
It's
Chair.
not for you to determine the lies. It's for us,
Okay.
the committee. Huh? Okay.
So if
Thank
I
you.
may continue, Your Honor.
Yes, go ahead.
So during that time, SPMC reported 51 patients all in all, Your Honor, including 3 patients who refused to be transported, who were treated there in the site only. And then at 5 o'clock in the morning, that is actually the report of CDRRMO. And then at 5 a.m., Your Honor, it was total melee because omnibus searches were actually done on every nook and cranny of the compound. They searched everywhere, Your Honor. I really had a hard time as to which group I would go, Your Honor, because I was at a loss. There were so many of them and they were conducting searches at the JMC FI school building, at the cathedral, the private quarters of the KOJC members, the Kingdom, the Bible School, the hangar, the Medina area, Your Honor. And this would prove, Your Honor, that since they were armed with an arrest warrant only, then supposedly an omnibus search is not allowed. At 6:15 a.m., Your Honor, even I was prevented from entry, Your Honor. That is the barrier blockade by truncheon-wielding policemen, Your Honor, because I would like to see for myself what was going on in the hangar, Your Honor, but I was prevented during that time, Your Honor. And that is, I have a video of that, and I provided that as part of the barrier in going to the hangar. I heard that there was a general there or something who was in the hangar, Your Honor, together with some colonels. And I wanted to see for myself what they were doing, because if they are armed with a search warrant, then under Rule 126, there should be witnesses, Your Honor. But in this case, even witnesses were not allowed. Let's go to, and then next slide, please. And then after that, Your Honor, and then the PNP placed a tent at the entry point, Your Honor, and they utilized it initially as their advanced command center. They used that, and then General Torre was shooting orders. He has this very nice coach, Your Honor, air-conditioned PNP vehicle in front of that, Your Honor, a few meters away from that. And they were controlling the gates, preventing the entry of KOJC members and other individuals, including the media, Your Honor. And there were times that even my associates and the lawyers of Attorney Tolentino, Your Honor, were prevented from entering the compound. Next slide, please. And even there was even an instance, Your Honor, where the executive head of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ was prevented entry, Your Honor. On day 2, Your Honor, this is day 2, at 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning, an identified PNP staff member, Your Honor, pepper sprayed the member of the Board of Administrators of KOJC, Your Honor. We are still determining the name of this person, Your Honor, because we already have an affidavit complaint. But
Pakibalik mo nga yung,
Yes, Your Honor.
yung slide na yan. Balik mo.
we
May
would like
police-
to know the identity of that person, Your Honor.
Pakibalik. Yung may buka nung pulis na nag-paper spray.
Yan. Yan po ang nag-pepper spray po sa kay...
General Torre, sandali. Nakita mo ba yung video nito? Ako nakita ko eh.
Yes, sir.
Si, ikaw yun?
Ma'am Nori.
Miss Eleanor Nori Cardona. From the backside, ginano niya si Cardona. Tinira niya ng paper spray. Nakita mo yung video na yun?
Yes, sir.
So, ano masasabi mo doon?
We immediately relieved the person, sir, and we have already started the pre-search investigation. And according to him, it's not pepper spray but an alcohol spray. At well, hindi ko na, sir, i-justify ang kanyang ginawa,
Please do not,
but that's wrong, sir.
please do not
We will not
justify.
tolerate.
Alcohol
that
ba
kind of
naramdaman mo, Ma'am Cardona? Alcohol? Alcohol yung tinira sa'yo?
Mahapdi ba yung alcohol, sir? Mamumula ba pag masprayhan ka? Di ba malinis yon? Tingnan nyo na lang. Kasi, para, ayoko na kasi, sir, palagi nagsisinungaling,
So,
Torre.
We have-
sana yung tao na yun. Sana yung
That's
pulis na yun.
that's a member of the Special Action Force, sir. And Rex Malimban had already initiated the pre-search investigation.
May we know the name, Your Honor, and the assignment of this person from the good general, Your Honor?
Okay, for the
Commander.
consumption of this committee, please give us the name. Colonel Malimban.
Yes, sir, Your Honor, sir. Sir, the personnel is assigned with the Portiver SAC. He is now under restricted custody.
His name is Corporal Lacanaria, sir.
Lacanaria.
Yes, sir.
From
From,
PSAP.
yes, sir. PNP sub, sir, 41st SAC.
Corporal,
Ray Lacanaria, sir. Ray.
So right now,
He
he
is
is
in-
facing administrative charges,
Yes, sir. We already started summary hearing procedure, sir.
summary hearing procedure.
Yes, sir.
Please update this committee. Update this committee as to the progress of the case you have charged against that personnel.
Yes.
Kumsek, take note mo hingin mo. And that does not prevent the complainant to file criminal charges if she wants to.
Yes.
Ah?
Yes, sir.
So you do the administrative charge. Dahil ako nakakahiya talaga. Para bang napaka-traidor na pulis ka. Tinraidor mo yung babae. Babae pa! From galing sa likod, gaganunin mo ng paper spray na wala. Nagsasalita lang naman yun sa harap ng mga tao doon. Tapos, galing sa likod pa. With the element of treachery. I tell you, nakakahiya. Pulis yun. Tapos babae pa yung may edad pa na babae. Mas matanda sa kanya. Gaganunin niya galing sa likod. Tirahin ng paper spray. Tapos sibat siya kagad. Oh, we don't want to have people like that in the Philippine National Police. Bakit kung harapin niya, ma'am, ano bang problema mo? Mag-usap tayo. Di ba? Magpakalalaki siya. Ang pangit talaga. Nakita ko yung video. Anak. Galing sa likod. Gaganunin yung babae. Tapos yung babae nagganun-ganun na dahil tinira ng paper spray. Oh, pulis tayo. Bakit ganun na yung style ng ating pulis? Kahit na nabuburyong na kayo doon, kahit na agrabyado na kayo ng husto sa sitwasyon nyo doon, bakit? We are trained. Di ba? Be sure to update this committee sa kaso ng pulis na yon. Ako, I myself, I felt offended by that action. Napakapangit tingnan. Tapos nagkalat pa sa social media. Nasisira ang PNP dyan sa ganung klase mga pulis.
Mr. Chair?
Thank you. Go ahead.
Chair, may I please say something? I was there nung lumusob nung August 24. So I would like to surmise that I think the tyrannical behavior of General Torres emboldens his men. The treacherous at saka yung oppressive na kinakaya ang mga taong bayan ng ganyan. I think that kind of leadership emboldens his men to do the very same thing.
Noted.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
may we request the good colonel to provide us the address of Ray Lacanaria so we can move on. May we know his address, sir?
Sandali. Tingnan mo. Paki-play ulit
Yan.
yung video na yan. Paki-play.
Yan, no?
From the sa likod ha.
Oh, yan. No?
Tinira. Tapos sibat kagad siya.
Grabe naman. Tapos
Pangit
alcohol.
tingnan. Ang pangit tingnan. No? Para walang nangyari.
Your Honor, siguro hindi niya gagawin yan kung walang basbas po. Kasi tingnan mo, lahat ng pulis na kapaligid, nakatingin sa kanya, wala man lang ginawa yung mga pulis. Wala man lang nag-reprimand. Nakaupo, bumalik pa sa upuan, Your Honor, at inabot yung pepper spray sa katabi niya. Wala pong ginawa sila.
Well, that is our assumption.
Yes, that's my assumption po.
We can assume na may nag-utos sa kanya. Pero pwede rin na on his own, ginawa niya yan. We can make our own assumptions. Pero kaya nga, imbestigahan ninyo, Rex Malimbal. Sinong team leader ng pulis na yan? Baka yun ang nag-utos. Sabihan mo. Laruin mo. Kung inutusan niya yan, mas lalo nakakahiya tayo.
Yes, sir. Anyway, sir, as what RD Pro 11 have stated, sir, we do not justify yung kanyang action ba, sir? But it is individually, sir. Bagong gising kasi ito, sir. Nung time na yun, sir. Medyo
Bagong?
gising siya nung time na yun, nung nasipak.
Bagong gising daw po.
Nasipak,
Sir.
sir.
Justify bagong gising for that kind of action. Justify. Special action force tayo. SAP tayo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your Honor.
Mag-justify na bagong gising. Porque bagong gising, gaganunin yung babae. Ay,
Your Honor.
nakakaya tayo. We are the elite. Di ba? Special Action Force. Pag sinabing kayong elite fighting unit ng Philippine National Police, you should be the elite also in terms of character. Kayo dapat ang pinaka-gentleman dyan. Kayo ang pinaka-disiplinado. And everybody's expecting you to act to be the elite people. Lalong-lalo na sa pag-uugali. Okay? Thank you.
Your Honor,
Yes.
just two matters so we can move on. Can we request for the address, Your Honor? And can we ask both officers,
Okay,
point blank, Your Honor?
Give me the address. Give me the address. Anong address?
Sir, as of now, wala po akong hawak. I will just give him time, sir.
Basta address. Anyway,
Office niya.
address niya is Special Action Force.
Okay.
Saan ba kayo ngayon? Sa Santa Rosa o sa
Po, Santo Domingo, sir. Santa Rosa,
Santo Domingo,
Yes.
Santa Rosa,
Laguna.
Laguna?
Santo Domingo, Santa Rosa, Laguna. And just
Sa
one question,
headquarters.
Santa Rosa.
Oh.
Can you ask them point blank if Colonel Malimban ordered his man to pepper spray my client, or if not him, General Torre? Just point blank question, Your Honor.
I know Colonel Balimban.
Yeah, he's a good man. He seems to be a good man, Your Honor. But I would just like to ask-
Marawi hero ito. At hinahangaan ko itong opisyal na ito. I don't think utusan niya yung pusang alaws na, forgive me my word, yung corporal na yan na gagawin yon. Did you order that?
Definitely not, sir.
Definitely no, I'm sure. How about
Thank you.
your junior officers?
No, sir.
No. To continue with the investigation, ha?
Mr.
Go ahead.
After the pepper spray incident, ano po ginawa ng ating commander po? Pinatawag niya ba? Lahat ba? Ni-remind niya na we have to protect the human rights. Bawal yan, blah, blah, blah. Ano pong ginawa po natin, sir?
Okay. Did it come to your attention?
Yes, sir. That's why, sir, actually before the operation, we reminded them to observe yung protocol natin, sir, yung use of force continuum. So it was relayed, sir, to them, and personally, sir, ako, sir, nag-conduct ng briefing, sir, sa kanila. Then after that, sir, he was placed in restrictive custody. That's why immediately pinabalik namin ito, sir, sa campus, sir, sa Tagum, sir. So doon, sir, na yung sa ngayon, sir, ongoing, sir, yung
So saan siya
case.
ngayon? Nasa Tagum?
Yes, sir.
Be sure. Wala pa yung kaso niya. Nagkakahiya talaga. Ako, yung hiya ako sa ginawa niya.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure, ikaw rin, nahiya ka rin. Di ba?
Yes.
Very treacherous. Sa likod pa, babae pa. Tapos, parang walang nangyari. Huwag ka sabihin nila, baka isipin ng mga tao, ganun na pala mga special action force ngayon. Taga-pepper spray ng babae. You are trained to fight hardcore terrorist. Not itong babae na nandoon lang nagsasalita, titirahin ng pepper spray. Please, do your share. Nakakahiya talaga yon. Continue.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Mayor, I would like to acknowledge Mayor Duterte. Yes, sir.
Once again, good afternoon. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, but I have to leave because I have other matters to attend to. But may I be allowed to leave a question?
Go ahead. You have the floor, Mayor.
Just want to ask the PNP, did you use tear gas and were you armed when you entered the premises of the KOJC? Mr. Chair, this does not to be answered right now. I just leave the question to the floor. Again, thank you KOJC, thank you PNP for and everybody who's here.
Before you leave, Mayor, I can generate the answer. General Torre, were you armed when you get inside the compound of KOJC?
Arms, sir, yes. We have personnel who has firearms as part of the security of the CDM, sir. Standard procedure.
Correct. You cannot deny that because all the videos
Yes, sir.
circulating around the internet shows that armado kayo, di ba?
Yes, sir.
And also
How about
the
tear
tear
gas? Tear gas.
Definitely not, sir, because we don't have gas masks. Okay, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
If we intend to use tear gas, we must prepare for gas mask. Standard operating procedure, sir.
Correct. I agree. I agree. You cannot use tear gas kung wala kang mask. Ikaw rin mismo tatamaan. So, you stand by your word na kuan yun, yung ano yun?
Fire extinguisher, sir,
Fire
and,
extinguisher.
And we will show it in our presentation, sir. Maraming fire extinguisher ang ginamit, sir, hindi lang isa.
Yung ilaw, yung usok na yan?
Yes,
Fire
sir.
extinguisher
Yes,
yan?
sir. Exactly, sir. Kasi ganyan na ganyan, sir, ang video na ipapakita rin namin, sir. Pero kitang-kita, sir, kung saan ang galing. Later, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Yes,
Mr. Chair.
yes, by Dr. Norin Badeo.
I think it is of note to tell you lang that to report to you that in the wee hours of the 24th of August, I approached General Torre and I said to him, ikaw mula't simula wala kang ginawang legal at moral. And then he said, like what? And then I said, wala kang search warrant. And then he said, patanda na tayong dalawa, hindi mahalaga yon. That's what he said.
You confirm? You said that? Na hindi mahalaga yung search warrant?
This will be her word
You
against,
can answer yes or no.
it will be my word against her word, sir. I did not say that. And at that
No, there are
instance, sir,
videos.
I
We
will
can
stand, ma'am, I'm
Mr.
talking
Chair,
to the
there are
chairman.
videos.
There are
It
videos.
was caught.
Sir,
So may video, may
Sir,
video, may video.
whatever the video will say. But in that instance, sir, it is already established until they want to question it again. We don't need a search warrant to implement the warrant of arrest. The search warrant, again, sir, I will reiterate, is for objects, contrabands, illegal items. And we never said that there are illegal items, contrabands, or things that we are searching in KOJC. What we are searching for in KOJC, sir, is Apollo Kibuloy and for others.
But the requirement before you serve the warrant of arrest is that you should have reasonable ground to believe that the person that you are going to arrest is inside that facility that you are going to get into.
We have more than
Correct.
reasonable grounds, sir. Yes, sir.
By what?
We have more than
By what
reasonable-
means?
This is the second time that this warrant is served by the PNP. The first one is in June 10, sir. We have intel reports. We have the pastorals and witnesses who had already tumiwalag na, sir, sa kanilang grupo. We have informants. And by all indications, sir, ang tagal namin sinurveillance ang lugar, sir. Talagang sinurveillance yan, sir, ng
Bakit
matagal na panahon.
hindi pa rin yun nahuli?
We will
With
explain.
all those information.
We will explain, sir, in our briefing after this briefing of the KOJC, sir.
Okay.
If you will allow us, sir. Thank you.
We will allow you. We will give you ample time to do that.
Before
Continue,
we
Atty.
continue, Your Honor, may we ask General Torre, why is it that before the 30 minutes lapse, his men already destroyed the southern gate and the eastern portion of the gate? May we know, Your Honor, why there was seeming miscoordination with his men, which led to the death of one person and the injuries of other persons?
I am also interested to know that the answer of to that question. You said,
Sir.
we'll give you 30 minutes. Then, wala pang 30 minutes, ando na. Tumira na yung mga tao mo sa likuran.
May
Can you
putok.
explain?
This type of this line of questioning of Attorney Torion, sir, is a little bit belligerent in the sense na anong oras ba, sir, ang pinagsimula ng aming 30 minutes? Baka magkaiba ang timeline niya, sir, sa timeline ko. Diba, sir? Baka magkaiba ang timeline niya sa timeline ko. So, at the end of the day, sir, we give them ample time. 30 minutes is an ample time, I suppose. And first and foremost, sir, they have no right actually, sir, to block the police after we announce our intention and the legality of our operation.
And also,
It is recorded, sir, in the LRAD. Kaya nga sabi nila, sir, very clear ang instruction ko, sir. Because after I talked to him, I played my recording on the LRAD. Ito po, pakinggan nyo para maliwanag sa lahat. Kasi pati ang pag-static ng mic, pati ang pag-malfunction ng public address system, pinaghandaan namin, sir. So the best solution is a recorded message in the LRAD with me beside it. Boses ko rin yun, sir, na nagsasabi, ako po si Police Brigadier General Torre, ako po ay may warrant of arrest na dala para kay Apollo Kibuloy, papasukin niyo po kami dyan dahil aarestuhin namin siya. So basically, sir, that's what the law says. That's what the law that we complied with. Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Mr. Chair, Mr. Chair,
Good.
meron pong kasabihan sa Latin, falsis in uno, falsis in omnibus. False in one thing, false in everything. The fact of the matter is we're dealing with a man who is a liar, comfortably lies, and disrespects this Senate hearing right now. Kanina sinabi ko yung usapan namin, di ba, na kaming dalawa lang. And then he says it's her word against mine. And then when I said that, well, there was a video, it was recorded. He very comfortably flip-flopped. So this is a very important point, because right now he's comfortably lying in a Senate hearing, and he thinks that arrogance is that he can get away with it, and then that arrogance will be suffered by the KOJC once the senators are out of out of Davao.
Anyway, Your Honor, we have videos, Your Honor, which would prove that even before we even talked to him that there was no need to use force, and we are cooperating. And even before the lapse of 10 minutes, Your Honor, there was already an explosion at the back, and we received calls, frantic calls, that they were already tear gassed. Anyway, we will leave that, Your Honor, and we will continue with day 2, August 25, the pepper spray.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, go ahead. With the
indulgence of Attorney
Okay.
Torion, very briefly, I think the video will not lie. We were live even minutes before they arrived. So simultaneously, when the 30-minute mark was announced, we were already live. And it was also live at the very area where the men of the SAP got the barbed wire and the explosion followed. So probably the video will be submitted to you, Your Honor, for better appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you. I will, you have to present that video before this committee.
So we will
Continue.
continue the narration, Your Honor. During the omnibus search, Your Honor, we had a hard time with our lawyers, Your Honor, as to who will we follow, because it was really if there is an unlearized, Your Honor, it was also an unlimited search, Your Honor. All places of KOJC was actually searched, Your Honor, all places, Your Honor. And by 9:40 in the morning, the search was already completed, Your Honor. And by August 25, the next day, Your Honor, the new batches of SAC personnel actually arrived, and they barricaded right away the school, our school, Your Honor. And by 9:30, new batches of SAC personnel wearing full battle gear, Your Honor, and equipped with riot batons entered the compound. And it was during this time, I think, Your Honor, when they were using the batons, Your Honor, and they were pounding their truncheons. And it was really very deafening, Your Honor. If you will play, that's what they did. I don't know why they have to do that, Your Honor, to intimidate us. And I approached one officer there, a certain captain. I got his name somewhere, and approached him. Sir, is there really a need for you to do that? You are already barricading my school. And then he shouted at me and said, "Did you see me order them?" And then I just want, please, sir, please stop that, because it is scaring the members of KOJC. And I think there is really no need for you to do that, because you are serving a warrant and you need not defend us, no? Dili na mi kinahanglan ipabungol ba, no? So at 10:15, they were using K9 dogs in the search, and these K9 dogs were brought in almost all of the places in KOJC. Next slide, please. And then, that 10:30, we were again barred from entering the compound. Some of the lawyers. And even the executive minister, Your Honor, was also barred by the PNP to enter the compound. So this is a situation where the